Hey, what is going on, guys? Ian Myers, Apple Productions. So earlier today, or at least at the time that I'm recording this, earlier today, I unprivated the first Blue Hat Productions short film, and it's called Requiem of Isolation, and it's really confusing. In reality, it was completely non-scripted. It was originally going to be a skit, but then we decided it was too bulky in story to be a skit, so decided to make it a short film. So that's the first Blue Hat Productions short film that's been out there. Um, yeah. So this will be coming out along with the behind the scenes next week at the time that I'm recording this. So yeah, today I'm going to explain to my best ability because really I'm just trying to make this a lot easier to understand, but really it's just really weird. So yeah, here we go. I'm about to explain Requiem of Isolation. Okay, so the short film starts off the very first 1 second into the video, my character dies. He just already dies. That is because, as Andrew's character stated later on in the short film, he said that he heard a gunshot, and when I appeared, there were children on the playground. But then, when I fell over, there's nobody on the playground. So basically, what happened was there was a school shooting, inside the school shooting, and we're all running out, and my character tries to escape, and then he finds out that there are other people over there with guns. So then he turns back, and then one of them shoots them. So yeah, and since there are the only 3 kids on the playground, in the afterlife, at least in this short film, you are sworn to the place where you die at, so you can't escape the place. Why Andrew escaped, that will be explained later, but I have no memory, but I am in limbo. This is limbo for me because it all happened so fast, and there's a 10-minute gap between limbo and finally death. Yeah. So then after that, got something in my hair. Okay. Then after that, you know, Michael and Andrew, their characters are already dead because they got finished in limbo. So, they're finally dead. But, since they're sworn to this place, that's why they have, a connection, in between them. They don't have any memory, but they know who they are. That's why they also labeled me as Blue Hat Productions. Yeah. So, okay, so later in the story, they're all trying to figure out what the heck's going on. And you can actually hallucinate in death, after death. You can hallucinate. Basically, once you die, you are not visible to, how do you call it? Oh, yeah. You're not visible to living people. You are only visible, by people who, really love, So apparently my character, in real life, really loves, these 2 friends that, they all go to the same school and they apparently died in. Yeah. And once Andrew said that it's Flapjack Tuesday, he's just trying to, in his memory, he's just trying to, go and say, oh, it's Flapjack Tuesday. Everyone is inside eating flapjacks. They're not all dead or anything, because Andrew's character knows the truth. Really all of our characters know the truth, but he's just trying to get himself, that's why he later says, oh wait, it's Wednesday. I'm trying to, get himself, back in back in reality. Okay, fast forward about 3 minutes into the short film, Ian starts running into the school, seeing what's going on, but both Michael and Andrew are chasing him, to make sure he doesn't go in the school because he would see something that's, like, really awful. And the reason why they start, like, maniacally laughing is because, haha, haha, like, we don't want you to go in here. Like, the reason why they're laughing like that is only because, they want to make themselves feel better because what's happening inside the school is now going on in their head, so they're now trying to, like, laugh and say, trying to get the image out of my head. Now, what's going on in the school? It's not visible through the camera, but it's visible to the ghosts, which, me, I'm in limbo. Basically, they're torturing kids in there. Like, there's, like, bang, bang, gimme fame, shoot me up to entertain. I am a semi-automatic lonely boy. You're fed, I'm all fed. Gimme death or gimme Ed. Yeah, there's a school shooting going on outside. And, in reality, all the kids are, like, running outside, but some kids are still inside, and they're not visible because they're ghosts. They're dead. Yeah. Now the barrier, oh yeah, their flexors coming off. That's completely random, because in reality, when we were filming that, we took our sweatshirts off, but really, sweatshirts, they took them off, or they didn't take them off, they just randomly disappeared, which is very unexplained, even if they did, no, I'll get to that later. As for the barrier, I already stated before, once you die in a certain place, you are sworn to that place, for eternity, so, yeah. Nothing changes, everything remains the same, like, the world could literally, like, end, but it will all be the same, so, yeah. Okay, now, when Andrew throws the rock, sorry about that. Now, when Andrew throws the rock, and, it takes, like, 15 seconds until it goes back, and, you can't really see it, but the stone does come back, and, the reason why it's so delayed, is because that certain spot is when the shooters, like, came in, like, some children were outside during recess, some were inside, all that stuff, and that's where the school shooters came in, they came, like, around that corner. Sorry about that cut right there, my asthma got really bad for some reason. That's why it's so delayed, is because that's where the school shooters came in, and that's why it shocks them. It's the only barrier that really, like, shocks them, like, really. Yeah, so, when Ian says, wait, didn't you, like, disappear or something? Or something along the lines of that. He's, like, seeing things, because, he's in limbo. That also explains why his camera was turning on and off and on and off. The other character's phone's dying, that's just because, they're dead. They lost all, communication to the outside world. But Ian's, for some reason, is still going on. Somehow. Yeah, so, when Ian claims that Michael disappeared, that's all just in his head. Also, and Andrew seeing that face in the wall, that's him just, like, freaking out. Also, when they look through the window for, like, the second or third time, Michael and Andrew react, before I do, only because I'm in limbo, so I can't really process, like, what's going on. I can't see anything the same time as they do, except for that first time, only because first time. This is where Andrew says, oh, there's a gunshot, like, I heard something fall. Something falling, those are the lights in the gym. They shot the lights, like, they dangle, like, the lights in that the lights in that school, the gym has lights that like dangle. That's something falling is them shooting the lights down to try and like really freak them out. Freak like all the kids out. And I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, now I remembered. Michael was saying, "Why is there a 7 there?" That's just like, I don't know, curiousness, I guess. Because, they really start freaking out. They really start freaking out. And they just come up with, like, weird excuses to, like, weird themselves out. Even more because the regular person would try and, oh, that was just, like, the water faucet being funny. But the dead person always looks, or the person in limbo always looks towards, like, the realistic, and sometimes even uncanny things, like Michael saying, "Why is there a 7 there? Why is it on a blue background? Does it have something to do with my hat?" Like, they're really just speculating there.